just live, not alive.
I'm surprised you're not working.
I'm on call tonight. I don't go back till Thursday, Friday.
Oh.
Yeah. I was supposed to work tonight, but one of my girlfriends needed Friday.
Good afternoon and welcome to Hiller Varsity Baseball on HCAM, where tonight Hopkinton takes on the Mustangs of Norwood. I'm your host for this afternoon evening's game, John Ritz. I'll be running camera and doing some limited coverage. If you're interested in softball and the dulcet tones of Tom Nappy, he's over on our other YouTube feed. I'll be back in just a bit. Enjoy the game.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Hopkins today's game between the Norwood Mustangs and your Hopkins Hillers. Tonight is senior night, and we welcome all of you to join us after the game for a small senior If now, please all close your eyes and focus on the light behind the scoreboard and turn your button.
And that concludes the playing of the national anthem for the start of the game. It is senior night, And we hope to try to get you some of the ceremony at the end. But now the Hillers are taking the field for the start of the game. On the mound is Dylan Ruff. I am not going to try to get the other, I'll try to get some of them. Let's see. Left field is Chris Wheeler. Center field, Nick Pedroli. Shortstop looks like Gabe Cafazzo. See who else I can get you. Second base, Travis Rich. Let me break out the binoculars, see if I can give you any of the other numbers. You know who they all are. Third base is Andrew Bucheman. Who's handling first base? Need to see the back of their shirt. That's Mitch Simlis at first base. I'm not going to be able to see the catcher's number. All right, teams are coming in. All right, number 15, Zach Stacy out on right field. And we're about ready to start the game. Calvin Mahan and behind the dish, catching today. As I say, you're going to get very limited commentary today because I'm going to be focusing on running the camera. First pitch in for a strike. Foul back. 0-2. You will forgive me on balls and strikes, especially strikes, because the scoreboard, which is what I usually depend on, is showing me garbage in the strike box. So there's a ball. 1-2. Here's a hit. Right up to first. Steps on the bag for the first out. 1 away. There's a swing and a foul back. Into the backstop. 0-1. Foul back. 0-2. Over his head. 1-2. Caught by the shortstop for the second out. Fouled back. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. My apologies, I am not telling you who's up at the plate, but right now I can't see his number, so I can't even tell you that. I'll try to do better. Move it along. Outside. And he goes on strikes. So after half an inning, scoreless, we go to the bottom of the first. You're watching Hiller Baseball on HCAM. Welcome back for the bottom of the first inning. Coming up to bat for the Hillers, number 5, Nick Petroli. Pitching for Norwood is number 10, Tom Benson. Foul, 0-1. 1-1. Here's a hit out to center field and caught by number 8, Brian Dearborn, for the first out. Okay. My mistake. It looks like Nick Pedroli is now up at the plate, so I guess I misread the numbers. I've lost track of the count, so there's a pop out to right, off into the parking lot. Fouled out to left. Low and outside. I believe the count is 2-2. Three and two. Cool, cloudy, windy. Not really what you call great baseball weather, but at least it's not raining. There's a mighty swing, and he goes down. That's our second out. Coming up to the plate, Mitch Simulus, I believe. I don't have the lineup, so I don't know what the batting order is, and that's why the doubt. So I'm basing this all off the numbers on their backs, which I can only get when they turn their backs to me. Outside. 2-0. There's a high pop up to right. Left, I'm sorry. For the third out. And that ends the first inning. After one, the score is still 0-0. You're watching Hiller Baseball on HCAM. And we're back. We were just treated to a stirring rendition of the Star Spangled Banner over on the softball field by one of the softball players, softball players, as they celebrate their senior night as well. They've already had their ceremony. Baseball ceremony will be following the game. So we're now starting the second inning. Hiller's taking their warm-up tosses out on the field. And the balls are in. Ryan Lang now pitching for the Hillers. And I can't see a number to tell you who is at bat for Norwood. There's a strike to start. So either I misread the numbers earlier or Dylan Ruff just went one inning. There's a ball, 1-1. There's a and there's one out. My apologies, I completely missed where that ball went and who got the out. There's a strike. 0-1. Low, 1-1. I believe that ball went right to third base for the out. 2-1. There's a hit, scooped up by the third baseman. Throw to first for the out. That's 2 outs. There's a hit right up the center, scooped up by their shortstop, over to first for the out. Quick 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless. You're watching Hopkinton Varsity Baseball on HCAM. And welcome back as we start the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless. Tom Benson pitching for Norwood. Calvin Mahan at the plate, batting for Hopkinton. Thank goodness he turned so I could see his number. There's a hit to right. And caught. Ranging right fielder for Norwood. Had to go pretty much all the way back on that one. Yeah, let's give him a little showtime. That's number 5, Jaden Moreno. Had to go a long way for that one. So that's one away. Michael Sullivan at the plate for Hopkinton. Oh, and he's hit. Takes a base. That's our first base runner of the day. Went out, went on. And a swing. And a miss for a strike one. Outside, 1-1. Here's a hit out to center field. That's going to drop. Runner goes for third. And in safely. So that was Ryan Lang getting a double. So runners on second and third. One out. High, ball one. Back to right. And another long catch. Runner tags. And scores easily. No advance from second base. And the Hillers lead 1-0. I updated my scoreboard. The scoreboard here has not updated, but we have 2 outs. Fouled off. 0-1. Well, you're just going to have to trust me on this. They are not updating the scoreboard, so I can't use that for verification of balls, strikes, and runs. High. Throw to third. Safe, apparently. So, stolen Stolen base. So runner on third. 2 outs. There they go. They finally updated everything. Foul back. 0-2. Outside. 2-2. 3-2. Full count. Runner on third. 2 out. Ooh, he caught him on that one. So there's your third out, but the Hillers played a run, and after 2 full innings, lead 1-0. You're watching Hopkinton Hiller Baseball on HCAM. Welcome back for the third inning here at the turf fields at Hopkinton High School. It was not my imagination. Um, Coach seems to be going with the platoon pitching option today. Up on the mound now for the third inning is Travis Rich. At the plate for Norwood is somebody I can't see. There is a ball. 1-0. Hillers are leading 1-0 here, top of the third. Low and outside, 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. I believe that's Jaden Moreno at the plate for Norwood. Swing and a foul. Foul to right. 2-2. Fouled back. Count stays 2-2. Inside 3-2. Full count. And he strikes out. Nice pitch. So one away. I believe that might be number 13, Ryan Greenham for Norwood. There's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. One ball, two strikes. Two and two. And he goes down swinging. That's 2 outs. There's a strike. 0-1. 2 outs. Here in the top of the third. Fouled back. 0-2. One and two. Outside. 2-2. Three and two. Full count.
Good pitch, good pitch.
Fouled back to the grass softball field. Count stays full. Hit. Oh, and up the middle. could not pick it up though, so that's a base hit. For number 9 of Norwood, Kevin Roach. Credit where credit is due when I can. Still 2 outs. Runner on first. Ball inside. 1-0. Pitcher checks the runner on first. 2-0. Swing. Hit to right. And it drops in. So it's a double. Nope. Foul. Two and one. Must have just been foul. High. 3 and 1. Still 2 outs. Runner on first. And base on balls. So runners on first and second now. Over on the softball field, the Hillers plated 4 runs in the bottom of their first inning. They now lead 4-0. Here Hillers are still up 1-0 in the top of the third. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Runner dancing off second to try to distract the Hopkinton pitcher. That looked like a nice pitch to me, but I'm not the... Oh, it was. 0-1. I did not see the strike call from the ump. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. No, 0-2. Please understand, I'm calling this game from about 200 yards away. There's a ball right back to the pitcher, but it hit him, could not pick it up. So that goes for a hit. So, bases are full. Still 2 outs. Outside. 1-0. Foul back. 1-1. Another foul back into the backstop. 1-2. Foul back again. Count stays 1-2. Travis Rich battling mightily, hanging in there though. One strike away. There's a high pop up, caught by the second baseman for the out. Travis gets out unscathed. We go to the bottom of the third inning with Hopkinton leading 1-0. You're watching Hiller Boys Varsity Baseball on HCAM. Welcome back for the bottom of the third inning here at the turf fields at Hopkinton High School, where the Hillers are leading the Mustangs 1-0. I'm your host, John Ritz, host, cameraman, commentator, chief cook, and bottle washer. Hopkinton begins with a high, towering pop-up to center, and caught. By Brian Dearborn, center fielder for Norwood. Out there on the mound again for Norwood is Tom Benson. At the plate for Hopkinton is someone whose number I can't see. We need to train them to do a little pirouette or something to show us their numbers. Or if I had the lineup, I'd be able to just tell you, but high. 1-1. One out. Big swing and a strike, so that's 1-2. There's a softball out in center field. Home run for the Hillers. For those who haven't been here, the baseball and softball fields on this turf field are adjacent. High ball with just a fence separating them, so home runs from either team go into the other team's playing field. 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Full count. There's a hit to out to center field. Everybody's converging. Caught by the second baseman, number 9, Kevin Roach. So that's 2 away. Swing at what would have been looked like a ball, so doesn't matter. He swung, so it's 0-1. That's Nick Pedroli. Outside, there's a ball. 1-1. Inside, up. Believe they said that caught his shirt. So he'll take his base. So we got a runner. 2 outs. Runner on first. Mitch Simulus, I believe. Yep, number 2. Throw to first. Safe. Hit to left field. And foul. That didn't help you for me to show you the trees. Had to look to the side of the camera to see what was happening there. In any case, a very long foul. There's a hit out toward right. Caught with a bit of miscommunication, but didn't work out. The ball was caught, ended the inning. So we go to the top of the 4th with Hopkinton leading 1-0. You're watching Hiller Boys Baseball on HCAM. And we're back for the top of the fourth inning. Pitching this inning for Hopkinton, I believe is number 4, Daniel Davenport. If I saw the number correctly when he was taking his warm-ups. Nope, it's number 3, Nolan Huang. So their Hillers are continuing their practice here of a new pitcher every inning, preparing for the postseason is the assumption. One and a 0-1. Over on softball field. Well, let's stay with baseball for a little while. One and one. Over on softball, Polly Park just disappeared a ball over the fence for a home run, 2-run homer. They now lead 7-0. There's a hit to right field and caught by Chris Wheeler out in right field. Left field. You'll have to forgive me. From my vantage point, left field is to my right field is to my left, so. Regardless, it was an out, and it was the first out of the inning. There's a fly out to right. That fell in fair. Runner going for second, and he gets in. So there's a double for number 6, Caden Sheehan. Throw to second, back in time. So those are 2 towering fly balls. One was caught for the out. One was not for a double. See if that trend continues. And that one goes foul out to left, to right. With any luck, I'll actually get this whole left-right thing right correct before the end of the game, but no guarantees. Inside ball. Runner stays. Count remains 1-1. Throw to second. Runner gets back safely. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Fouled into the backstop. Stays 1-2. Fouled into the backstop. Count remains 1-2. There's a swing. And he strikes out. No. Foul tipped. Stays 1-2. Two and two. Still one out. Hiller's leading 1-0 here in the fourth. Three and two. And base on balls. So runners on first and second now. One out. Right back to the pitcher, but bobbled. No throw at first. No play at first. So bases loaded with one out. It's fouled into the backstop. 0-1. It's a towering fly ball out to center. Caught. Runner tags. And scores for Norwood. And the score is tied. I just had to verify that two didn't go in. So, runners on first and third. Two outs. Fouled out to left. Hey, I got my left and right that time. 0-1. High, 1-1. Little mound visit. Two and one. Fouled to left. 2-2. 3-2. This ball over. Throw to first for the out to end the inning. But Norwood scores a run and ties up the game. We go to the bottom of the fourth. You're watching Hopkinton Hiller Baseball on HCAM. And, excuse me, welcome back. As we head into the bottom of the fourth inning, we're tied at 1-1. Hopkinton Hillers taking on the Mustangs of Norwood. Still out. Unlike Hopkinton's platoon method of pitching, Tom Benson is out there again for Norwood. And he's been pitching a really nice game. Low, ball one. Bunt. Foul. 0-2. 1-2, I'm sorry. Waiting for the scoreboard to update to confirm this, but whoever's running the scoreboard. Just got confirmation from the umpire, so that's good enough for me. High, 2-1. Inside, 3-1. It's Calvin Mahan at the plate. Foul to the right. 3-1. Nope, sorry, 3-2. Full count. Hits it to right field. Fair ball. Oh, zoomed out too much on that one. So long, long base hit to left. Right down along the line. So runner on first. No outs. Lights are on here at the field as the day gets darker. Throw to first. Back safe. Oh and 1. Hiller's always a threat to steal. Fouled into the backstop. 0 and 2. One and two. Fouled into the backstop. Count stays 1 and 2. Throw to first. Back safely. And he strikes out. So that's the first out of the inning. I believe it's Matt Pedroli at the plate. I believe they saw an 18 on the back. One and 0. 2-0. Mighty swing. 2-1. There's a foul. 2-2. Outside. Runner goes for second and steals. So 3-2 is the count. Stolen base for James Hayward. Coaches check on him, make sure he's okay. James is a heck of a hockey player in the winter season. So we have one out. Three and two is the count. Full count. And strikes out. Looking. So that's two outs. Little mound visit. And we've got a pitching change for Norwood. Coming up to the mound now for Norwood is number 15, Vinny Lopez. That'll give us a little bit of time to So now is the time to tell you that if you were over there, you don't have these cross braces. Okay. no, it's fun. We keep asking them to put one more gate. That'd be so nice. Right. It took us like 7 years to get this gate. Okay. Finally. And then we say, right where you can see we're stepping on the fence to climb over. Not everybody's so young and springy, right? Put a gate there, yeah. Ah, well. So while he's taking his warm-ups, we'll just double check on the Hopkins players. 16 and 12. So that's going to be Andrew Besherman and Chris Wheeler. And Andrew's at the plate. We're ready to begin. Resume. So runner on second, 2 outs. Fouled into the backstop. 0-1. Hayward on second. Inside. 1-1. There's a hit to right field, who ranges back and catches it for the out. Third out of the inning, and that ends the fourth inning. We go to the top of the fifth with the score tied 1-0. You're watching Hillers Varsity Baseball on HCAM. And we are back for the top of the fifth inning here at the baseball side of the turf field at Hopkinton High School. Over on the softball side, the Hillers are leading 13-0 in the top of the fourth inning for them, also against Norwood. Now pitching for Hopkinton, Matt Pedroli. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a 2-1. There's a strike. 2-2. Full count. Inside, takes his base. So runner on first, no outs. Runner steals second, comes in safely. They fix the mats, one of the joys of turf. Count is 1-0. Bunt foul. 1-1. High. 2-1. There's a hit. Bounces over to third. Throw to first for the out. Runner advances to third, however. Sacrifice. 1 out. High. Ball 1. Little mound visit there. Number 4 is at the plate for Norwood. Angel Oliveira, or Angel Oliveira. I don't have a pronunciation guide. One and oh. High. 2-0. Pedroli struggling to find the strike zone a bit here. There's one. High. And caught. For the second out. But Norwood plates a run. Foul to left. So I missed that scoring play. I'm assuming the player tagged and ran in. Foul back into the backstop. 1-2. 2 outs. Norwood now leading 2-1. Outside. Two and two. There's a strike to end the inning, But Norwood plates a run and now leads 2-1. We're going to the bottom half of the fifth in just a moment. You're watching Hiller Boys Varsity Baseball on HCAM. And we're back for the bottom of the fifth inning. Which starts with a fly ball to left and caught for the first out. Still pitching for Norwood is Vinny Lopez. Up at bat, Gabe Cafazzo for Hopkinton. And he bunts, foul. 0-1. And he hits him. Takes his base. So, runner on first now for Hopkinton. 1 out. High, ball 1. A mighty swing for Dylan Ruff. 1-1. Inside. Runner does not advance. 2-1. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Back safely. Whoa. So that's an easy steal of second. 3-2. And another ball takes. So Gabe gets all the way over to third on a walk and two passed balls. Runner on first. Let's see if we can get some now. So that's Dylan Ruff on first. Can't tell you who's at the plate. So runners on the corners. One out. It might be Nick Pedroli at the plate. A hit would be a nice thing about now. Two and one. And there is a hit out to right field. Long. One run comes in. And Pedroli ties it up. Oh, two runs actually came in. So the Hillers are now leading 3-2. So runner on second. Hillers go ahead on Pedroli's double. Mitch Simulus at the plate. And he gets a hit. Goes into left field. Pedroli scores. Mitch Simulus on an RBI single. And the Hillers now lead 4-2. At the plate, Calvin Mahan. One out. Count is 1-0 to Mahan. There's a strike, I believe. Apologies if I'm butchering any names. Inside. Nope. Call that a strike. They are not updating the scoreboard with balls and strikes, so I can't verify, and I haven't been keeping track. Throw to first. Ball gets past him. Simulus takes second. Here come the Hillers. They tend to score in bunches like this. They're opportunistic team. Aggressive on the base running. So the scoreboard is showing a count of 1-0, but we know that that's not correct. There's a foul to Calvin. There, they've updated it. Full count. 3-2. And he takes his base on balls. Walks up. So runners now on first and second. Still just one out. That was ball one. Couldn't tell if that dropped in there or not. There's a ball. 2-0. Three and 0. There's a strike. 3-1. Ball. Another walk. And walks the bases loaded. No place to put anybody. So that's going to warrant a mound visit. Over on the softball team field, Hopkinton's pitcher just recorded her 300th career strikeout, I believe, is what I heard Tom Nappy say. Here on baseball. By the way, softball is now leading Norwood 15-1. Here we're 0-1. And there's a hit to right field. It drops in. That will score 2. That'll bring the score up to 6-2. Here's another hit to right. And caught. Runner tags in easily. It's now 7-2. They're scoring runs faster than I can update the scoreboard. There we go. So the Hillers have broken this wide open all of a sudden here in the bottom of the 5th inning. There's a swinging strike. Hillers have a runner on second. One and one. Two and one. Fouled back. 2-2. Hop, foul. Count stays 2-2. Foul again, 2-2. There's a hit to right. Foul. Count stays 2-2. And there's a swing and a strikeout to end the inning. But Hopkinton plates 6 runs and now leads 7-2. We are going to the top of the 6th in just a moment. You're watching Hiller Varsity Boys Baseball on HCAM. And welcome back to the top of the 6th inning. Pitching this inning is Dylan Comiskey. The Hillers are leading thanks to an amazing last inning, 7-2. On some great base running, some missed balls, a little bit of everything. First pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And caught for the out. High pop up. So we're at 0-2 as a pop up. Dylan caught that himself, I believe. So that's one away. Inside. Ball one. Outside. 1-1. Fouled to right. We're actually into the backstop. 1-2. And he strikes him out. So, 2 outs. Here in the top of the sixth. There's a swing and a strike. Throw to first for the out. And that ends the inning. Quick. 1-2-3 inning. So we go to the bottom of the sixth inning with the Hillers leading Norwood 7-2. It's been a long day. You're watching Hopkinton Hiller Boys Varsity Baseball on HCAM. And we're back for the bottom of the sixth inning. Out there pitching for Norwood now is number 3, Frank Sheehan. There's a swing and a miss. 0-1. Here's a foul off to right. 1-2. And a swing and a strikeout. So that's the first out of the inning. Ball one. Outside. Ball two. There's a strike. 2-1. There's a hit that drops in center field. Long single. For Dylan Ruff. Finally got to see his number. There is a ball. High. Ball two. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Long foul to left. 2-2. Throw to first. But the runner gets back safely. Swing and a hit. So was he safe at first? Yep, safely at first, so single. And 1 out. Yeah, a little conference on the to decide from the umpires. Was he safe? Was he out? Safe. So a single for Nick Pedroli. Runners on first and second. Mitch Simulus at the plate. Hiller's threatening again. Foul to left. See, I'm getting that whole left-right thing a little better now. Fouled to right. Ooh, that was someone's car may have met that baseball. 1-2. 2-2. There's a hit safely to left field. Ball goes in, and another run scores for Hopkinton, who now lead 8-2. RBI single. Trying to get that number. That could be James Hayward at the plate. Difficult to see. There's a hit. Upsetter. Shortstop grabs it, gets it to first for the out. To end the inning. But Hopkinton plates another one. And we go to the top of the 7th inning with Hopkinton leading 8-2. You're watching Hiller Boys Varsity Baseball on HCAM. And welcome back to the top of the 7th inning here. Hopkinton's pitcher du jour for this inning is Thomas McCarthy, number 20. They have successfully had a different pitcher every inning this game, and it's worked out well for them. With a swinging strike to start, not a bad way. 0-1. Gets that one. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. 2-2. Low and outside. There's a hit up the right field line. Tags first for the first out of the inning. Norwood down to the last 2 outs. Outside, 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. Swing, 1-2. And a swing. And he strikes out. That's 2 outs. Norwood is down to their final out. Here's a hit right back to the pitcher over to the first base for the final out. And Hopkinton wins the game 8-2 over Norwood Mustangs. A great win for them on their senior night. It's been a pleasure calling the game for you. My apologies for all of my foibles on this one. I'm John Ritz. Thank you very much for watching HCAM. We'll see you again at our next game. So we are quite done. We have the senior day ceremony starting up now, and we're just going to leave this and let you watch that from here. Enjoy. I'm going to go down and try to get photos. Yeah. Are you still broadcasting? I actually stopped Yeah, they're gonna do it in front of the sign.
Oh, it is? Could have erased it. Or if you stop recording.
I tried to do that. I have tried everything,
Wow.
and that's been going
It's
on.
not in the broadcast, I
I
hope.
hope not. I pressed every button I could find up there to stop it.
I have no clue. I haven't been even trained on the new cameras yet.
So
I just took the time out.
okay, good, that works.
Alright, so you're still live. Oh, this mic's hot, isn't it? Okay.
This one, shotgun.
I didn't see anything bad today. You can. I don't think we're gonna pick up. Oh, they're doing it over there. Yeah.
What are they doing?
It looks like they're doing it over there. Where's the?
Well, here, if you want to get on the, you're not gonna see anything over there.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up. What was the final score?
8-2. Here, let me.
Oh, go ahead. All right, folks, they're doing the Senior Day festivities off in the distance. We'll have some great pictures for you. Denise Suntaki is down there right now getting some pictures of all the seniors, so be sure to look out for those on our website and social media. And actually, they're coming back out to the field. So, all right, it looks like they are going to come out to the field. So, we'll stick around for a little bit. I don't know how much we'll pick up. We're a little off in the distance here, but we'll try to get you the Senior Day festivities the best we can, as they have come out to the field. So, hold everything. We're going to keep it right here and see what we can pick up. But both Hiller teams victorious today. Hiller softball a 15-2 win in their Senior Day game, and Hiller baseball a nice 8-2 win in their Senior Day game. So here comes all the Hiller ball players, and I think they're going to go near that banner right there, and that's where they'll take their pictures, and perhaps there'll be a couple speeches as well. Ooh! Watch that.
I was serious about being careful. Unfortunately, it's mud.
It is, yeah.
Come on. You know, as long as you realize you're wrong and deal with it. It's like playing golf walking down a hill.
Yep.
If you know it's going to be slippery,
You probably
little
have better.
baby steps.
These are good. I wear post-pandemic now. You don't have to wear even a dress shirt anymore at the office.
It's unbelievable.
I know. This is what I'm wearing today.
So when I was in high school, you had to wear a sport jacket.
Yeah.
And that's going to wrap up the Senior Day activities here for 2025 for Hopkinton Hiller Boys Varsity Baseball. They had a successful final game of the regular season, beating Norwood 8-2. As always, again, thank you so much for watching HCAM. I'm your host, John Ritz. We will see you again at the next game.